and then ensure that your thought pattern remains on that frequency.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is kind of unusual, so this is this is all the talk and the gist I thought I was going to come with. So this is me coming here with one of my big sis. Like, this woman is deep and you need to hear what she has in stock. I just realized that I can't be the only one that will hear this. I want you guys to hear it. Just tap from something. You may be shocked. Maybe it's just one line of the word that will just be yours, but you guys just stick with us. Just listen and let's just get right into our gist. Okay, so it's not this is kind of on the spiritual level. Well, just be open-minded and don't come with, oh, this is just another talk. Be open-minded and you will receive, trust me. So let's just get into this gist. This discussion, we're having it like days, but in fact it was more like a 3-day gist, and we're like, no,
Late
it can't
into the
just
night.
be all of us. Like, so I'll give her the space for her to talk and introduce herself to you guys, so we can just start our discussion. What do you guys think? All right, so you have the floor.
Hi guys, it's so exciting to be on OES TV. I'm feeling like a celebrity. I mean, this is kind of impromptu,
Yeah.
but it's also something that, like she said, we needed to bring out to everyone,
Yeah.
so that everyone could just learn a thing or two. And it's a discussion that we had, and we used it to kind of excavate ourselves,
Yeah.
and realize that we still had a lot of work to do on ourselves, to take us from where we currently are to where we really want to be. So like she said, don't have a closed mind, just open mind, and I'm sure you take one or two things. So my name is Kanyinsparkles Amao, aka Kanyinsparkles. So everyone calls me Kanyinsparkles or Sparkles. So yeah, let's get into the gist.
So that's it. So we were talking about a lot of things, like our mind is like the battleground where a lot of things happen. Anything you want, anything you want to be, anything you want, anything you desire in this life, everything starts from the mind. And we believe that if you think of the good things, the right things, it will in some kind of way still happen. And if you are all about the negative thoughts, like you are being small-minded, if you are trekking now, don't now carry that trekking pattern into your thoughts. Like, okay, I want to go somewhere now, and I'm like, if I walk to this place like 5 minutes, why can't you say, oh, what if I drive to this place and it's going to take me about this minute? Do you get what I'm saying? So you don't need to place small in your mind. You need to be like, oh, I have this jet, if I'm going to travel out, I have this place I'm going to go. Don't say, if I now take bus from here to Ore, it will not take me to Kavaja. That is reality, right? But in your mind, you need to play big, and before you know it, it's going to happen. The universe, God has a way of making things happen, because you say, as a man thinketh, right?
So he is.
Yeah, so he is. So
yeah. So just picking up from what you said, Nike, it's very important that your mind operates at the highest possible frequency of what you want to attract, because our minds are like a radio station. There's a frequency and there's something it attracts.
Yeah.
And I found out that just as we were discussing, as we've grown older, our minds have been encumbered with, in quotes, realities. So our real desires have been dumbed down. So many times, even the things we say we want are not really the things we want. If you can circle back to when you were young and the first time you were asked what you wanted to be, I'm sure some of us said things like, I want to be a millionaire. Like, I want to be a billionaire. We never really had professions that wanted to be. It was just like, I want to be a billionaire and all that. But today, if you are asked what you want to be, because of the experiences of what you've gone through and the things you've seen, those things have, covered your mind. And what you're thinking now is, okay, I just want to be, have a good job and have a good house and have an okay car. if you set your mind properly, you will find out that what you're saying you want to be, even though it looks big to other people, it's not really what you want. But it's okay to say what you exactly want. You have to dig deep inside and then ensure that your thought pattern remains on that frequency. You know, it's just like I said, a radio station. Once you're moving and you're moving from one station to the other, from one location to the other, you know, it will be trying to catch different frequency. It will go to 92.3 today, then you move it now, so it won't stay in one place. That's the same thing with your mind. And that's why the Bible says that let him not think that he will receive anything from God. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. He should not think he will receive anything. Focus. This is my thought and I'm on it. Stay and don't think in the negative. When I say don't think in the negative, when you're thinking in your thoughts, don't think I don't want this. No. Think I want this. Because your unconscious mind doesn't take it doesn't focus on that thing that is like the syllable, like, okay, it's focused on the don't. So it will now be repelling those things. But instead, just focus your mind on, I want this. This is what I want. And stay on it. Trust me, it has worked for me so many times. And I mean, just today, my sister and I were having a message. We were supposed to go for a dinner. And then she told me that, she just sent me a message that the dinner costs so amount that she doesn't think she'll come, that she can't make it. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Change your mind. Tell yourself that you're going to make it, and then begin to imagine yourself there. Imagine yourself. Imagine the pictures that you're going to take. You'll be very surprised.
Imagine the dance. Imagine the fun you're going to have.
Then I now told her something I learned. I said, now, why don't you try? Send them an email and ask them, do they have a payment plan? So that you can pay me. Because the moment you begin to think in the positive, opportunities will start coming to your mind, possibilities, things you can do to go. But the moment you said, I can't make it, it shuts down.
You have a closed mind about it.
Everything shuts down.
That's all.
But when you have an open mind and you're thinking positive, even you ideas, even this particular thing that we're doing, remember we thought that we will not be able to do it. And then at the last possible moment,
it just happened.
It just happened.
There were so many things against it, and I think the interesting part of it was she was already having it in her mind that, can we do something like this? I was thinking about it today. To be nice. So immediately she said it that, why can't we think? I was like, I have been thinking about this, and we're like, this is no doubt God really wants us to talk about it. And another thing we would like to add a breath upon is
okay, just a minute. I wanted to say something like, even after we said we're going to do it, every circumstance around it did not. I mean, for it's almost
there was a resistance.
There was a resistance for 18 hours. There was nothing, but because we really wanted to. I was thinking about it this morning while I was in the bathroom. I was like, this thing turned out. Everything was not going to be possible again. I'd already packed my box. I'd already said I was going.
Everything.
But because our mind really wanted it, it showed up for us. It showed up for us. And I said earlier that when you begin to think positive, you start think solutions start coming to your mind. Now, when those solutions start coming to your mind, this is what's leading us to the next thing. It is important you put in the work.
That work.
You gotta work the work. So, it's not like you just sit down like you are now thinking positive and then you're just thinking positive.
No, my mind is positive. I'm staying put. We are doing the work in our mind. But now you have to bring the work to reality.
You must work the work. We were talking about people we've seen who have, in quotes, made it or achieved the things they set out to do and all that. And if you look behind the scenes, the kind of work they put in, the risk they take, the way they push to the about a week ago, I was at Lagos Business School, and my team we were given a class teamwork, and we did a kind of drama. So one of my teammates did the video. So I told him I needed the video because I wanted to put it out there. And then he was using an iPhone. I was using an Android. We were trying to send it to each other. Guess what? The thing didn't move. It didn't go from his phone to my own. Do you know, I planned to leave LBS that day by 3 p.m. because I wanted to avoid traffic. I did not leave until 6:30 p.m.
Wow.
I stayed.
Wow.
Now it may look like that's not that deep. That's not that deep. But let me tell you something. How you do one thing is how you eventually do everything. That's why some people will come and tell them that your own is too much. No, don't worry. If you make up your mind that this is what you want, do it well and continue to apply that same level of work to everything you do.
Yeah.
Do you know that I stayed? I couldn't even believe it, because I had even told at that 6:30 I was leaving was my plan that I would have gotten to where I was going. But you know what? I stayed. We started trying everything. We sent to Instagram, WhatsApp. We tried Zenda. It didn't go.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you,
Zenda.
It didn't go. It was later that a friend of mine said, Zenda of iPhone and Android doesn't make. Eventually, we had to send through Telegram.
Wow.
Before it occurred to us. But guess what? I took that video.
Yeah.
And as I was leaving, I told myself that this is the vibe and energy you must bring to every single thing. You must work.
You
the
put
work.
your time,
Hey.
your strength, your mind, everything must be in sync. Like if you're thinking, oh, I want to collect this physically, but your mind is already like, oh, let me be going. It might not work, but by the time you put your energy, you're focused on it. Trust me, guys, it is going to happen. Like, low-key, a lot of things are just coming to mind, and I feel like, okay, this is actually what happened. Because trust me, I can be of a negative mind. My thoughts sometimes can be very negative, like very, very negative. But these days, I've been trying to make positive. Like I've tried to think of positive things. Anytime a negative thought wants to cross my mind, I'm like, no. I will now think of the positive part of the gist. Like, okay, maybe like, you know, if you're driving, you can be like, what if I now have an accident now? But I'll be like, no, I'm going to get to where I'm going to. I'm going to talk to this particular person. I'm going to meet with so person, and I'm going to come back home to meet my kids and my husband. So it's not just you shutting down the negative mind. You need to think of a counter positive thing to be able to block that negative thoughts totally. See, the mind is a battleground. Like all the things that happen, you will be shocked if those things are playing out in reality.
And if you lose in your mind, you've lost in real life.
Yeah.
If you win in your mind, you've won in real life.